Do you struggle to say no? This video is for you. My name is David. I talk about all sorts of different topics. In this day and age, it's about self improvement. We're in the winter arc of 2020, not 2026, 2025. And I'm sure you are locked into your goals. You've outlined your goals and you've set your mind and your heart to them. And at some point, you will have to say no, whether that's to maybe something you used to do or to someone, right? And I want to make that a little bit easier for you. And one of the things that has helped me is understanding, okay, what will I miss out on if I say yes to this person? In other words, what's the opportunity cost? Opportunity cost is a term used in economics and decision making, because economics, usually we think of finances when we use that term, but economics prior to that actually meant just management of resources. We equivocate or sort of equate money with resources all the time. It doesn't have to be that way. But you have to ask yourself, okay, what will I miss out on if I say yes to this person or yes to doing this thing? And then you have to ask yourself, will I be better off because of that? And answering those two questions in succession should give you a clearer picture as to where your priorities should be and what you should do when faced with whatever it is that's in front of you. You know, I used to peruse on social media quite a bit, and I also used to be on YouTube quite a bit watching videos about things that didn't even matter. It was sort of a dopamine rush, but I realized that I think a lot about the courses I'm taking. I think a lot about the job opportunities that are before me. I think a lot about talking with people that push me in a better direction versus just talking with people that don't do that. And time again, I have to put myself in that position, asking those two questions. Okay, what will I miss out on if I do this? And will I be okay with it? Will my conscience be at ease? Will I regret it? And I'd say the way I was able to get my fitness progress in, there you go. Losing 40 pounds and then scaling back up slowly and gaining muscle mass. The way I was able to meet the people that I talk with on the daily or even on the weekly that always push me and are excited to see the progress I'm making is because I said no to a lot of the things that I used to do beforehand. And now my life has changed. And I wouldn't have been able to do that if I had said yes, right? Because when you say yes to something, you say no to something else. And it's the other way around. You say no to one thing, then you say yes to something else. And so whatever it might be, maybe it's that business you want to start. Maybe it's that YouTube channel you want to start. Maybe it's that diet you want to start. If you say yes to that, you are saying no to other things. And you have to be comfortable with that. Maybe you're going to start that diet that will allow you to lose weight over the span of 2 or 3 months. And you will have to say no to random outings with friends, depending on where they go. You will have to say no to the ice cream that is just filled with sugar and has no amount of protein, no fiber, things like that. You will say no to all the processed foods that really tasted good. Maybe you grew up with them, right? But then you realize, okay, give it 3 months and I will look like a different person. If you've lost 30 pounds, by the way, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The reactions you get are just unreal. It's crazy. You feel like you've done something otherworldly and people look at you like you're an inspiration. And I've had that, not to toot my own horn, but I've had that happen to me. And it's amazing, right? It's just credit to what God has done and what I have been able to do by his grace. And so, yeah, all in all, the opportunity cost. What will you miss out on? And can you live with yourself if you made that choice? Really ponder on those questions, and you're not going to be perfect all the time, but I guarantee you your decision making will improve a lot, and the results that you want will come quicker than you might realize. So I hope that this was helpful, and until next time.